fizzy way to get away at. It's like a new technique, you know. It's actually like interesting and different and provocative, and it's kind of a Havel-style little theater which consists almost entirely of props. Not a lot of dialogue, not political agitation, but, you know, the diegetic prototype. And diegetic is a term from theater, you know. A prototype which is alive in a theatrical way. It has stage presence. You like look at the thing, it's like, oh wow, I kind of get it. It's like, wow, it's like a table that actually has a bird bath built right into it. Okay. It's an illustrative diegetic prototype. There's a novum, and then there's the world that it implies, and that is inclusive for people. They sort of look at it and they say, well, you know, picnic tables, I get that, and kind of birds, I get that too, and, you know, even though I'm a lawyer, I think I actually have something to offer about this. It's like, gosh, what if a bird starts, you know, pecking somebody's eyes? Okay, they're inclusive in this way, and they solve a lot of these kinds of problems. People don't sort of break down and say, well, why are you a lawyer? Or under what circumstances are you an engineer? Or why should I listen to you, mere novelist? On the contrary, everybody's kind of clustered around the gizmo, and we're like cool with that. I mean, we're a very gizmo-friendly culture now. So this is potentially a very powerful technique. And another thing I like about it, which is also very Václav Havel, is that it's absurd. They don't make perfect things. Nobody's going to sell 1 million picnic tables with bird baths clamped onto them. It's not really a business. What it is like a healthy dose of humility. Like I'm going to get outside my silo and kind of look at this thing and actually be brought into contact with stuff that I don't understand. I'm going to be allowed to look ridiculous and engage in some pathetic amateurism, but we'll all actually benefit by it because what we're doing is kind of oxygenating ourselves. You know, we've woken up to a larger series and we're coming to collision with other worldviews. It didn't hurt us. We're not like slamming the door shut. It's like, okay, let's take it a little farther. I was talking earlier about the temperament of the 20 teens, which I described as dark euphoria. I don't want to go into that, but dark euphoria is very common. It's what our decade's all about. Okay, the sort of stuff we're doing here is not that. These are not dark euphoric things where we're sort of like dizzied by the pace of change and also feeling sorry for ourselves and sort of helpless. The opposite of dark euphoria is bright humility. Okay, well, there is sort of a lot we can't do, but we're like waking up to it, you know, we're like going to like emit some photons here, you know, we're like light the candle rather than luxuriate in the darkness.